Hey guys, welcome to the Sea Stories, the signature segment of the Sea Stories. Now, we have now going to talk about diet, of course, and this new plan that is said to be able to increase one's lifespan. And this new eating plan is called the Harvard Diet. Now, you guys, have you heard about it?
No.
This new one?
Never.
Just heard.
Yeah.
Now.
Just now,
one?
yes.
Well, me too, actually, but I think we don't have to go crazy about finding out what this is all about because we have something for you guys to look out for. So here's the story for you.
Yeah, actually a Harvard diet is actually the Harvard's healthy eating plate where we need to prioritize vegetables and fruits and consume whole grains.
This diet also suggests replacing dairy food with beverages like water, coffee, and tea.
Antoinette Hardy, a registered dietitian from Ohio University, mentioned that this diet can lower the risk of cardiovascular disease, diabetes type 2, high cholesterol, and hypertension. They're all looking good. Now, to know more about this topic, we're now connected with clinical nutritionist Dr. Juwalita Surapsari. Good afternoon, Doc. Dr. Lita, how are you? There she is.
Oh,
Hi, Dr. Lita.
hi, Dr. Lita.
Pleasure meeting you here.
Thanks for joining us.
Hi,
Yes, you're joined by, there's me, Ranga, there's Adit, and also Maria.
hi, Maria, Randy, and Ranga. Adit, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, actually we're just very curious. What is actually the Harvard diet and is it true that this diet plan could also make someone live longer?
Yeah, actually, this is not a new diet because it's already recommended since 2011. Yeah, and the uniqueness of this diet because this diet doesn't mention about the portion or the calorie that you need to eat, but it mainly focus on the best choice food to eat. If you look in the Harvard healthy eating plate, the one that presented in the screen, so there is a healthy eating plate that
Okay.
this diet, yeah. So this diet is visualized in a single plate. Yeah. So in one plate, we divide into two segments. The half, you may fill it with the vegetables and fruits. Yeah? And the one that you need to focus is to aiming for the color and variety of the vegetables and fruits because different colors will give a different nutrients. So the more color you have, the more nutrients that you will get. Okay, and then in the quarter part of the plate, you may fill it with the whole grain
Okay,
as the staple food.
right.
Yeah. So the example of one whole grain is like brown rice, and then quinoa, barley, or in Bahasa we call it jelly. If you ever heard about jelly,
Yep.
and then also oats, yeah, that will form the carbohydrate in this diet. And then the other quarter of the plate, we fill it with the a good protein, such as fish, and then poultry, eggs, beans, and nuts.
Right.
And the other aspect that we need also to include in this plate is also a healthy fat, such as olive oil, canola oil, sunflower oil, and peanut oil.
I see.
And if you look in the original image of this plate, you may also notice a red figures crossing this plate that will remind us that being active is very important to manage our healthy weight.
So, doctor, for me as a beef junkies, I mean, did you over me that beef is unhealthy for this kind of diet?
First, if we talk about beef, first, we need to specify is
Right.
it fresh or the processed one. such
Okay.
as bacon, sausages. For
Ah.
the
High,
you
yeah,
need to avoid.
yeah.
Yeah, so you need to avoid. But for the fresh one, you can have it in a limitation.
Oh,
I
we
see.
still get we still can get beef, but with the consideration,
Not too much
right?
salt, right?
Yeah.
In bacon, very
Not too much,
salty.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
yes,
bacon, sausages.
we've heard some kinds of diets like mayo diet, keto diet, low carb diet, high protein diet. This seems like the perfect combination of those.
Right.
And what makes
Yeah.
this so different from others, and why this is the best diet for human?
Okay. So why this is the best diet? Because it's focusing on um, the good options. Let's say we talk about carbohydrates. When we talk about carbohydrates, commonly people say, I want to eat less carbs. I just want to eat proteins and vegetables.
Right.
But you need to remember that carbohydrates contains of vegetables, fruits, beans, nuts, and also the whole grains. So this is emphasizing that you need to choose the best one of your food. Yeah. So it's not only about the calorie that you need to achieve or the calorie you need to limit in your daily diet. And why this is best? Because uh, in the research that held by the Harvard researcher, it was stated that this diet, in the people that follow this diet,
Right.
can reduce the risk of dying from any cause by 25%. And
Okay.
specifically, it will also lowering the risk of having the heart disease by 42%. So yeah, we can see that this diet high in fiber, high in potassium, high in vitamin and minerals. So it will prevent you from the chronic disease.
Right.
And probably low cholesterol.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yes, Dr. Lita, so you mentioned a lot of the stuff that is included in the diet now. We are just wondering if there's anything that you should avoid when you're actually doing this type of diet.
Of course, sugary drinks first.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So,
Easy to drink.
Yeah.
Sometimes we forget though.
Sugary drinks. Yeah. Like a soda and then additional sugar in juice, in tea, in coffee. And you need to also limit the intake of the dairy product, including milk.
Ah.
Milk.
So you want
Even
to-
milk.
I love milk. I
Yeah.
can't live
No
without
way.
milk. No.
Okay, sorry. May I clear this one?
Right.
Limit, not avoid.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
All right.
Just
For
we
the
can
daily.
drink milk with
Oh, yes.
consideration. Yeah.
Yeah. So the suggestion is if you want to choose the dairy product, it's better you choose the low fat yogurt instead of having the
Okay. Like the Greek
instead
yogurt.
of having milk. Yeah.
Okay, and could you provide us with some meal plan? Because we're here very interested to follow a healthier lifestyle, right?
Okay. So in the morning, you can have whole wheat bread, and then you fill it with the eggs and lettuce, tomato. So you can make an egg sandwich.
Ah, that's nice.
Because sometimes we need to make a creation based on this healthy eating plate, but we need to visualize in other forms. So first, you can have also the egg chicken sandwich.
Oh
Oh,
yes.
Nice.
I love
And
that
then
there's
for
a
lunch-
protein in it.
Uh-huh.
And then for lunch, you can choose like maybe at your office, you can order ikan bawal panggang
Ah, nice.
over the brown rice. And then you complete it with the maybe tumis bunga papaya or
Tumis kangkung.
broccoli with tumis kangkung would be good.
Maria's on top of it.
And and then you may also add fruit as the sweet ended of your meal.
Right.
Yes.
Doc, I just really want to know that maybe just for me, also for Marian, also for Ranga, we do love do snacks.
Yes,
you know
we
what I
love
mean?
good
Like
snacks.
we eat chocolate sometimes, M&Ms and
Wafer.
everything. So what about snack, Doc? I mean, what is a good snack for people to wish to start the Harvard diet as soon as possible?
Okay, so if we want to comply to the Harvard diet, we can get some effect in the healthy eating food. First, we can have beans or nuts for our snacking. Let's say we have a bowl of edamame.
Okay.
Like pistachio nuts?
Nuts, yep.
Pistachio nut, but it's a bit expensive, yeah.
Yeah.
You can have edamame, you can
Oh,
have also
edamame.
almond, pistachio, walnut, and also yogurt. So for snacking, you can have a set of fruit with the yogurt for the topping.
Right.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah. So, Dr. Lita, about the snacking, and of course, when we're snacking, we don't just go on snacking. When we're snacking, maybe we are just finished with, let's say, an exercise or something like that, a workout. So, is there also a workout that you recommend for the people that are doing the Harvard diet?
Okay. So actually, for this Harvard diet, they don't mention about the type of the exercise that you need to do. But we can see from other recommendations from the American Heart Association that exercise should be in two forms. First is the aerobic exercise. Let's say you want to have walking, jogging, bicycling. That the minimum time to do for this aerobic exercise is 150 minutes per week.
Okay.
You can divide into 3 or 5 sessions
Yeah.
in a week. And then also you need to do the resistance exercise to maintain your muscle, to build your muscle. So it will make you more healthier because your metabolism will be maintained.
Okay. Doc, I just very curious.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think I have two more questions for you. The first one is about the exercise itself. I mean, like, I'm doing exercise now. I'm still in the program of weight loss, but that's not another question. But weight loss, so I gained some muscle. My personal trainer is suggesting me to eat more proteins. Like, I add maybe 2 or 3 kilos of chicken breast like every day.
Wow.
And
that's a lot.
I avoiding proteins, and he suggests me to eat more meats compared to carbohydrates. That's the first question. Is it possible that the Harvard diet supporting my training plan? That's the first second. And the second question is Harvard diet is also very good for weight loss because I need to lose some weight.
You're like consulting directly.
Yeah.
No consultation, but it's okay. It's okay. It's a good session. First, when you want to have a high protein diet, it can feel achievable
Right.
through this Harvard diet. Yeah, because the Harvard diet suggested to have a fish and then eggs, beans, and nuts to complete our protein requirement.
Okay.
Yeah? But on your case, that you need a higher protein amount in a day. But before you do it, you need to make sure that you have a good kidney and liver function.
Right.
I see.
Yeah, so it will not give a burden to your kidney.
Okay.
All right.
Okay? And then the second question about this diet for weight loss. Unfortunately, in the research that the Harvard researchers did, it is not the weight loss is not analyzed
All right.
in the research, so they cannot make a conclusion about the weight loss.
Oh.
The weight loss program.
Oh, so you got that one right?
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you make
Free
sure you note
consultation
that
for you,
one
Adit.
down, right? Dr. Lita, I have one for you actually because I have two children in my household. One is 13-year-old who's about to be I'm sorry, she's 14 now. And then the boy, he's about to be 6. Now, I'm actually speaking on behalf of my daughter, I think, because you know, girls, you know, they want to look good in front of their
Yeah.
friends, in front of pretty much everyone. Now, is this a Harvard diet? Is there any restrictions on how young or how old you can start?
That's important.
Okay. So actually, there is no limitation for age because
Okay.
this diet is not talking about the calorie that you need to restrict.
Right. Remember that.
Yeah, and also particular foods that you need to avoid.
Okay.
Just about the sugar and the processed food that we all agree with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, good.
Yeah,
Good.
but to implement this, actually way of living is more apa ya, lebih jelas gitu ya, it's more clear other than diet for this kind of diet.
Right.
So we
Okay.
can call it Harvard lifestyle diet,
Diet.
not the Harvard diet.
Right. Oh.
So
I
is it
see.
in a way? Is it
Harvard
okay if I am to assume or conclude that since you said that you mentioned even also in the beginning that there's no restriction in calories and all that, is it okay to conclude that this is very similar to kind of intermittent fasting because there's no calorie restrictions?
Correct.
You're just restricting the time of eating.
Yeah, actually, for the principle of the food choices, it's similar with other diets.
Okay.
But for the intermittent fasting, we cannot implement in foods
All right. Okay.
because
Good.
because you need to consider that kids have not a big stomach,
Yes.
so they have a very limited capacity.
Right.
So you cannot implement that intermittent.
I see.
Very good, thank you.
Yes, Dr. Lita, you have mentioned about the limitation of dairy products and also sugary drinks. What about alcohol consumption?
Oh.
Because many of us young people like to do that, maybe every day, maybe
Yeah,
on
Maria
the weekend.
is one of them here.
No, no, I'm not. But I believe that like some of our viewers might be prone to consume alcohol, maybe once in a day
Yeah.
or once in a week.
Yeah.
Will this aggravate the process, or just cheating once in a day or once in a week is okay?
It's not clearly stated in the diet, but it's only mentioned that you can have alcohol in moderation.
Ah, okay. So it's still allowed
So,
in
yeah,
moderation.
Yeah, but it still depends on the person. If you have a high uric acid problem,
Oh yeah.
better
Oh,
not
right.
to drink.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
so
then.
thank you so much, doctor, for
Very-
the enlightenment
Yeah,
and
insightful,
all the
doctor. Thank you.
Very
Yeah, the
insightful.
insightful. I mean, like we just know about this diet. I mean, I'm gonna go to market to looking for some fruits and beans.
Yes.
Thank you, doctor.
More green and grainy.
Yeah. I need
Thank
a
you,
better
Doc.
plate and also some veg and fruits.
Yep.
Yes. Thank you, Dr. Juwalita,
Thank
for
you,
your
Dr.
time. Thanks for
Lita.
joining us. Talk to you soon.
Bye bye.
Thank you, Doc.
All right. So see the stories. We'll continue after the break to discuss more about diet. So don't go anywhere.